Coach, obviously you didn't get the result, but how do you feel like the team performed tonight?
I thought we played very well. Defensively and offensively, we were in tune. We did a good job. I thought we made Shea really work for his 31 tonight. He got on the line. That's just what he does. He's really crafty and he does that. But for the most part, we did a good job on him. Loading up, and they had other guys that played well. I don't think we showed Isaiah Joe enough respect. We talked about him a ton. He found a way to break loose. But overall, I thought offensively we played pretty fast. We did well. Obviously, Nas his shots and Shea was really good, but we got the ball moving around. I thought it was good.
What do you think about just kind of the way Nas played tonight? His role has kind of been in and out, up and down, kind of throughout the season, but he's kind of stuck with it. And having a game like this, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Nas has done a really good job of just kind of sticking with whatever he's getting out there. There's been so many times where he's not played a lot based on however I'm making the rotations, and he's always stayed consistent. With his work and the things that he's trying to do to prepare, and then you see him come in a night like tonight and get up a lot of shots and make a whole lot of them. But that's what he can do. That's what he can do, and what I love most is just kind of the extra effort plays that he makes. Offensive rebound here, a tough defensive rebound here and there, and I know that he could shoot. He's one of our best shooters on our team, so it was good to see him really get going.
Talking earlier in the year about how, with him, you want to see the defense get more consistent. Do you feel like he's kind of made strides in that area?
He's been up and down all year defensively. He really has. But it's never for a lack of effort, sometimes a lack of focus. I think a night like tonight, it's easy to play defense when that shot is going. That's pretty it's pretty universal right there. So you don't judge a guy's defense when he's having one of those nights, But for the most part, he's been up and down. But when he's up on that end of the floor, he doesn't need to make shots to be impactful.
Chauncey, I know pregame we talked about Shaedman decision making, but again, my point of view tonight was probably his best defensive game as far as staying in front of somebody. He stifled SGA 6-7 times on drives, and that's not easy to do. When you're watching live tonight, is that where you ended up with where he was defensively tonight as far as taking on SGA?
I thought he was really good. He was, people don't know, Shaedman is really strong, man, really strong. So he's able to play defense without using his hands. And sometimes it gets a little it's just nature. Sometimes you get your hands in there. But he actually has the type of physique that he can, play defense with his chest a lot of times and body guys up. And he's strong, man. He's strong, and I thought he cut SGA off a few times tonight and probably surprised him a little bit with how strong he is. So, I was proud of him. I was proud of the way he played defensively, even when he wasn't guarding the ball. I thought he was pretty locked in to what his job was to do on the play.
Do you feel like his strength is starting to show more now that he's kind of getting the feel for the NBA game? It seems like he's turning corners more offensively, using his body, getting his shoulder passed, getting clear, more physicality just in his game. Do you think that's picked up a lot more over the last couple of weeks?
It has. There was a play at the end where he won't be reading all the coverages that well right off. So I told him, they're showing with Giddey. They're not trapping that. They're not switching. They're showing with that. And that's all I had to tell him. He used a little drag dribble and then turned the corner. So I would have had to tell him everything earlier, like they showing drag dribble, still see if you can get downhill, turn the corner. I didn't have to do that. I just kind of shared with him the coverage because it's tough to see that sometimes, and those guys are big. And he just kind of read it and did a good job of getting to where he got to and got fouled there, and But yeah, he did a good job.
You clearly want this group to work hard. What does it say to you as a coach, given what happened Friday, this is a bad match. It's been a bad matchup for you guys all season to play this well against a team that they needed this win, so they weren't
Yeah.
slacking.
Yeah, I just think for us, I just keep preaching, how we want to play. We want to try to play fast, and we want to try to share the ball, and we want to talk and be physical and very competitive defensively. And I thought our guys did that the entire game. The entire games, even times that we were down, we never let off the gas. Whoever I put in the game, they came in and scrapped. As a coach, that's what you want. You want your guys to go out there and try to do what you're asking them to do. And they did a really good job.
Keon seemed much more comfortable sort of running the point a little bit tonight. Is that accurate, you think?
Yeah, I think, with Key, I'm always asking him to do, I ask almost too much of Keon because he's not a point guard. He's an attacking guard, and he's a two that can play some one. And I've asked a lot of him, and I feel bad sometimes, but opportunity can't tell time. You never know. But he gets in there and he plays his butt off. I thought tonight he was in attack mode most of the night, which kind of helped his decision-making some. Teams try to pressure him, and I'm saying, you may be one of the fastest dudes in the league. Just break that pressure and get on top of that rim sometimes, and he did that. I thought he was good all night.